In a world where distractions are endless and stress is constant, it can feel like you're losing control of your energy with every passing day. But what if you could take back that power? Imagine waking up each morning feeling fully charged, focused, and ready to take on the day with purpose. In this video, we're going to explore 7 powerful lessons from Buddhism that will show you how to master your energy and take control of your life. Get ready for a life-changing shift that starts with the energy you hold within. 1. Awareness is the key to power. When it comes to mastering your energy, awareness is your first and most powerful tool. Without awareness, you're like a boat drifting aimlessly in a vast ocean. You have no direction, and your energy gets scattered in all directions. In Buddhism, awareness is the practice of being fully present in each moment, paying attention to your thoughts, emotions, and the sensations in your body. This helps you recognize where your energy is going and whether it's being used in a way that serves you. Every day we give away bits of our energy, whether it's through mindless scrolling on social media, stressing about things that are out of our control, or allowing ourselves to be dragged into negative situations. But when you become aware of your thoughts and actions, you can make conscious choices about where your energy goes. Awareness allows you to stop and ask yourself, is this thought, feeling, or situation helping me or draining me? By being more mindful of where your energy is going, you can begin to make more intentional decisions that preserve and direct your energy in ways that bring you closer to your goals. Take a few minutes each day to check in with yourself. How do you feel physically, emotionally, and mentally? By becoming aware of your state, you can quickly identify when something is draining your energy, and you can adjust accordingly. 2. Set boundaries. Like your life depends on it, your energy is precious, and learning to protect it is one of the most important skills you can develop. In Buddhism, the concept of setting boundaries is deeply rooted in self-respect and mindfulness. When we don't set clear boundaries, we open ourselves up to being overwhelmed and drained by the needs, expectations, and demands of others. This can happen in relationships, at work, or even in our own minds when we say yes to everything and everyone, leaving no space for our own needs. Setting boundaries isn't about being selfish or closed off. It's about creating space for your well-being and preserving your mental, emotional, and physical energy. Think of boundaries as the protective walls around your energy field. Without them, it's easy to let the energy of others leak in, which can leave you feeling depleted, anxious, and overwhelmed. The key to setting healthy boundaries is learning to say no without guilt. It's about taking control of your time and energy and ensuring that you have the mental and emotional space you need to recharge. When you set boundaries, you're protecting yourself from unnecessary stress and negativity. It may take practice to get comfortable with setting boundaries, especially if you're used to being a people pleaser. But the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Remember, setting boundaries is an act of self-care, and it's necessary for maintaining your energy in a healthy, sustainable way. 3. Align your energy with your purpose. One of the most powerful ways to master your energy is to make sure it's aligned with your life's purpose. When your energy is aligned with your purpose, everything in your life feels more focused and meaningful. You stop wasting time on things that don't matter, and you begin to feel a deep sense of flow, clarity, and direction. In Buddhism, living with purpose is not just about achieving material goals, but about aligning your actions with your deepest values and your true self. To begin aligning your energy with your purpose, take time to reflect on what matters most to you. Ask yourself, what do I truly care about? What do I want to contribute to the world? This deeper sense of purpose will guide your actions, helping you make decisions that are in line with your values and long-term vision. Once you're clear about your purpose, make it the foundation of everything you do. Every decision, every task, and every action should be a step toward fulfilling that purpose. When you align your energy with your purpose, you naturally begin to feel more motivated, focused, and energized. It's as if your energy has a clear direction, and with each step you take toward your purpose, you're fueled by a deep sense of fulfillment. 4. Recharge your batteries daily. We all know that even the most powerful machines need rest to function properly, and the same applies to you. In Buddhism, rest isn't just about physical sleep. It's about finding balance and taking time each day to recharge your mind, body, and spirit. Without proper rest, your energy quickly depletes, and you begin to feel fatigued, stressed, and disconnected from your true self. Daily recharging is essential to maintaining your energy and mental clarity. Recharging your batteries doesn't have to be complicated. Simple practices like meditation, yoga, deep breathing, or taking a walk in nature can do wonders to restore your energy. Meditation in particular is a great way to clear your mind and reset your mental state, helping you become more focused and present. Rest doesn't always mean doing nothing. It can also mean engaging in activities that restore you and make you feel good. It's important to make self-care a priority and build daily habits that nourish you both physically and mentally. Taking time to recharge daily prevents burnout and ensures that you maintain a steady flow of energy to support your life's work and personal growth. 5. Surround yourself with energy multipliers. The people you spend your time with have an enormous impact on your energy levels, whether you realize it or not. In Buddhism, there's a teaching that says you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This means that the energy, attitudes, and behaviors of those around you directly influence your own. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly negative, draining, or uninspiring, your energy will naturally begin to mirror that. You might find yourself feeling worn out, discouraged, or uninspired. These negative energies can seep into your thoughts and behaviors, making it harder to stay motivated, positive, or focused. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with energy multipliers, people who uplift you, support you, and inspire you, your energy will begin to rise. These are the individuals who encourage you to do your best, who see the potential in you even when you doubt yourself, and who push you to reach new heights. The more time you spend with people who radiate positivity and enthusiasm, the more likely you are to feel motivated, empowered, and clear in your own life. Your thoughts will start to shift toward possibility and growth, and your mindset will align with the energy of the people you spend time with. It's important to be mindful of the relationships in your life. Take a moment to reflect on how you feel after spending time with certain individuals. Do they leave you feeling energized, supported, and empowered to take on the world? Or do you feel drained, anxious, or even demotivated? If the latter is true, it's crucial to take a step back and reconsider how much time you're investing in those relationships. While we can't always control who we interact with, we do have the power to choose who we allow into our lives and how much time we spend with them. If someone consistently brings negativity into your life, it may be time to set boundaries or limit the time you spend with them. On the other hand, when you consciously choose to surround yourself with positive, inspiring, and supportive people, you create a circle of energy that strengthens you. These energy multipliers are individuals who remind you of your worth, who believe in your potential, and who offer constructive feedback that helps you grow. They can be mentors, close friends, family members, or even people you connect with in professional or spiritual communities. Their presence helps you stay focused on your goals, Feel motivated to keep moving forward and continuously challenge yourself to evolve into the best version of yourself. It's not just the people you're surrounded by that affect your energy, it's also the spaces you inhabit. The environment plays a huge role in shaping the energy you experience every day. If you spend most of your time in chaotic, cluttered, or uninspiring spaces, it can have a detrimental effect on your mental and emotional state. On the flip side, when you spend time in peaceful, organized, and aesthetically pleasing environments, your energy feels lighter and more focused. Consider the atmosphere of your home, your workplace, and the communities you engage with. Are they places that nurture your spirit, or do they drain you? Surrounding yourself with calming, inspiring spaces can uplift your energy and help you stay focused on your path. In addition to physical spaces, think about the virtual spaces you engage with. The media you consume, the social media accounts you follow, and the content you expose yourself to all have an impact on your energy. If you surround yourself with content that's positive, educational, and uplifting, it can help reinforce the energy you want to cultivate. But if you're constantly exposed to negativity, fear, and criticism, it can lead to feelings of anxiety and stress. Curate your virtual environment just as carefully as your physical one to ensure that it nurtures your growth and well-being. 6. Learn to transmute. Negative energy. Negative energy is an inevitable part of life. We all experience moments of frustration, sadness, anger, or fear. But the key to mastering your energy is not to avoid or suppress these feelings, but to learn how to transmute them into something positive. In Buddhism, this practice is seen as a form of mindfulness and self-awareness, where we recognize negative emotions as temporary states rather than fixed parts of who we are. The act of transmuting negative energy involves transforming these emotions from a source of stress or tension into fuel for personal growth and self-improvement. When negative energy arises, our natural tendency is often to react impulsively, whether it's lashing out in anger, retreating into sadness, or getting caught up in worry and anxiety. However, when we allow ourselves to react from a place of heightened emotion, we often end up draining our energy even further, reinforcing the negative cycle. Instead of reacting, Buddhism teaches us to pause and observe our emotions with awareness and non-judgment. The key here is not to fight against your feelings, but to simply recognize them as they are and then choose how you want to respond. One way to transmute negative energy is to shift your perspective. For example, anger, when left unchecked, can consume you. But if you learn to observe it without judgment, you may begin to see that underneath the anger is a deeper desire for change, justice, or understanding. Rather than letting the anger control you, you can channel that emotional energy into action, whether it's having a productive conversation, setting boundaries, or taking steps to make a positive change in your life. By reframing negative emotions in this way, you give them a new purpose. Instead of being a source of destruction, they become a catalyst for growth. Similarly, fear can often paralyze us, making us hesitate and hold back from taking action. But if you practice mindfulness, you can observe the fear without allowing it to take over. Fear can be a powerful signal that something matters to you deeply, and when channeled effectively, it can push you to take courageous steps toward your goals. Instead of letting fear hold you back, use it to fuel determination and resilience. The energy of fear, when transmuted, can be a force for growth and achievement. Sadness, too, can be transformed into something valuable. Instead of sinking into a place of despair, sadness can be an opportunity for deep reflection and connection with your inner self. It may be a sign that you need to care for certain parts of your life, like your relationships, your well-being, or your sense of purpose. When you allow yourself to fully feel sadness without judging it, you create space for healing and growth. Once you've moved through the sadness, it often leaves you more kind, understanding, and open-hearted. Turning negative energy into something positive doesn't mean ignoring or pushing away your emotions. It means learning how to change them into something helpful and empowering. Every negative feeling holds the possibility for growth. When we learn to work with that energy, we gain more control over how we feel. This way, we're no longer controlled by our emotions. Instead, we begin to understand them and use them to help us grow. One of the most important parts of this process is being kind to ourselves. When we feel heavy emotions, we often blame ourselves or feel like we should be stronger. But Buddhist teachings remind us to treat ourselves with kindness, to accept our emotions with patience and care. This helps us let go of guilt or harsh self-talk, which only make things worse. By being gentle with ourselves, we allow emotions to move through us. And in that gentle space, real change can happen. You can also support emotional transformation with practices like meditation or deep breathing. These help you calm your mind and release the energy tied to difficult emotions. Meditation, especially, is a powerful way to notice your feelings without getting caught up in them. With mindfulness meditation, you learn to observe emotions as they come and go, like clouds passing through the sky. This gentle awareness creates space for you to process and let go of the negativity instead of holding it in. Along with meditation, physical practices like yoga, tai chi, or even a quiet walk in nature can help shift negative energy. These activities help energy move through your body, easing tension, clearing the mind, and improving your emotional state. Exercise also releases endorphins, natural chemicals that lift your mood and help you feel better. When you combine movement with mindfulness, it becomes a strong way to turn negative energy into peace and strength. 7. Practice gratitude and presence. In Buddhism, two of the most powerful habits are being grateful and staying fully present in the moment. These simple practices are closely connected and can deeply affect your mood, energy, and how you see the world. When you make it a habit to feel grateful and live in the present, you shift your energy from frustration or worry into peace and joy. Gratitude is simply noticing and appreciating what's good in your life, even the small things. It's easy to focus on what we don't have or what we feel is missing, but gratitude helps shift our attention to what we do have. Whether it's your health, your relationships, your skills, or just the beauty around you, gratitude opens your eyes to the abundance already in your life. The real power of gratitude is in how it changes your mindset. When you focus on the things you're thankful for, you start noticing even more of them. This creates a positive cycle. Gratitude brings more awareness to the good in your life, and that awareness brings even more gratitude. It's a loop that fuels your energy and strengthens your emotional well-being. When you feel grateful, you naturally feel more peaceful, more content, and more capable. In Buddhism, gratitude is a key part of mindfulness. It's not just about saying thanks for the big things. It's also about noticing and appreciating the small moments we often ignore, like the warmth of sunlight, the sound of birds, or even the simple act of breathing. When you practice gratitude often, you begin to see the richness in each moment. You realize that life is full, not because it's perfect, but because you're finally paying attention to it. The more you practice gratitude, the more you start to notice that every moment has something valuable to offer, no matter the situation. Along with gratitude, being fully present is another key habit that helps you manage your energy wisely. In today's world, we're surrounded by distractions, phones, social media, endless to-do lists, and constant noise. It's easy to slip into thoughts about the past or worries about the future. But your energy is strongest when it's rooted in the present. When you're fully here, you can give your attention to what truly matters and free yourself from the stress caused by scattered thoughts. Being present means letting go of the urge to control everything or plan too far ahead. It's about trusting the flow of life and accepting each moment as it is. That doesn't mean you stop caring or become detached. It means you meet life as it comes, without overthinking or fear. Whether you're working, eating, spending time with others, or simply resting, being present allows your energy to flow with the moment, bringing more clarity, calm, and connection. One of the best ways to stay present is through mindfulness meditation. This simple practice helps you quiet your thoughts and return to the now. As you observe your thoughts and emotions without getting caught in them, you begin to create a sense of inner space. That space is where true presence begins. It's the space where you can truly experience life without being clouded by judgment, worry, or distraction. Through meditation, you train your attention to stay in the present moment, which helps you build a deeper sense of peace and balance in every part of your life. Gratitude and presence naturally support each other in the practice of mindful living. Mindful living means giving your full attention to whatever you're doing, whether it's washing dishes, talking to someone, or going for a walk. It's about being fully involved in each activity without multitasking or rushing through it. When you live mindfully, even the simplest actions become chances to feel grateful for the everyday moments that shape your life. By being present and thankful in these small moments, you turn ordinary routines into meaningful sources of joy and energy. Learning to master your energy is the key to taking charge of your life. When you become more aware, set healthy boundaries, align your energy with your purpose, recharge regularly, stay around positive people, transform negative emotions, and practice gratitude and presence, you unlock a calmer, stronger, and more fulfilling way of living. If you found value in these insights, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom on how to harness your energy and live your best life.